Now, who could forget this? You all know the words. It is, of course, the theme song for possibly the most well-known and loved children's show on TV of all time. We're talking Sesame Street.
Yeah, it's a soundtrack to a generation, isn't it? And can you believe it? It's been 50 years since the show first hit our screens in 1969. It's been entertaining and educating children all around the world ever since. So, to join us to celebrate this impressive milestone is none other than Sesame Street superstar Elmo, who is joining us now from the street himself. Elmo, good morning.
Elmo!
Good morning, Australia!
So good to have you. What an amazing achievement. 50 years of Sesame Street.
Yeah, boy, that's a lot of years, huh?
Well, it is a lot of years, particularly given you're only 3.5 and you don't look a day over 4. How do you stay looking so good, Elmo?
Yeah, how does that work?
I know. Maths isn't our strong point.
Elmo conditions his fur.
Now, you've known some big names over the years. Big Bird, Cookie Monster, Oscar the Grouch, they're all your pals, your buddies. Tell us, what's the secret, do you think, to finding and keeping a good friend?
Boy. Well, you know, one of Elmo's favorite things about Sesame Street is that Elmo's friends are all so different. But we have a lot in common, too. Everybody's really nice and friendly. Well, except for Oscar. But we love him, too.
Do you have a favourite? We saw some nice pictures there of you with Ernie. Do you have a favourite?
Boy, it's so difficult. Elmo loves Ernie. But if Elmo says that Elmo's favorite is Ernie, then Bert gets upset.
True.
Then if Elmo says Bert, then Grover gets upset. So Elmo loves everybody equally, and that's true.
Very well put, Elmo.
Yeah. Because we learn so much from you. We love, you know, singing along to the songs and being, you know, entertained, but you also help us to learn things, which is really great. And you also help us to look at people who are a bit different from us and accept them. Is that a big lesson that you've learned as well?
Yeah, definitely. Well, you know, we have a new friend on Sesame Street. Her name is Julia. And Julia has autism. And at first, Elmo was confused about what that meant. But it just meant that Julia did things a little bit differently. But Elmo learned that we can all be friends. It's very important.
Yeah, it is indeed. Well said. Now, we know a lot of celebrities love to stop by Sesame Street. Many have visited over the years. Do you have a particular favourite?
Boy, well, Elmo's had lots of favorites. Let's see. There was Ms. Nicole Kidman, Naomi Watts, Hugh Jackman, Sia, John Legend, Lucy Liu, Kate McKinnon, Jason Derulo, James Corden, Beyonce. Elmo can't pick just one.
Name dropping, Elmo. Name dropping.
I know. Look at you. You know some
Well, you
big
know.
Now, Elmo, we just love you so much here in Australia. Can you come and visit us?
Oh. Is that an invitation?
Yeah, of course.
Cool, well, Elmo's weekend is open. Let's do breakfast.
Yes, please. Now, for those at home who might be still wondering, Elmo, can you just tell us how to get to Sesame Street?
Oh, sure, it's really easy. First, you have to get to the airport. Then you have to fly to JFK or LAX. Then you can take the train or a car, and then you go all the way. You know what? Elmo will email you the directions, okay? It's very complicated.
It's a little bit complicated, but once you get there, it is so welcoming. And as you know, millions of kids around the world just absolutely love getting to Sesame Street. You're a big part of that, Elmo. Thank you so much for chatting to us this morning.
Thank you. Have a wonderful day, Australia. Elmo loves you.
Oh, we love you too, Elmo. Big kisses and cuddles coming to you. And it's not just the kids that love you, the grown-ups too. We love you. We love Sesame Street. Come and visit us. Come and have brekkie. We'd love it.
Okay. Oh, and hi, Miss Tamara. Elmo just wants to say hi to Elmo's and Miss Tamara. Mwah, mwah, mwah.
Very good. Oh, we love you, Elmo. Isn't he terrific? He's one of my favourites. I also really love on Sesame Street Snuffleupagus.
Oh, me too.
yeah.
I love Snuffleupagus.
And for such a long time, it used to frustrate me that they didn't
couldn't
know
see
that
him.
Big Bird's friend was there and they couldn't find him, but thankfully they've all worked it
It's
out.
like having that invisible friend when you're a kid, wasn't it? Did you
Yeah.
all have... No, it was just me.
We all did. We all did.
It'd be great to have Elmo sitting on the lounge with us.
Well,
a bit
yeah.
maybe behind the lounge, but anyway.
No,
anywhere near the
Right
lounge.
here. I reckon.
Yeah.
Just right here.
Well, the invitation's open. We would love to have Elmo here.